Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Gaming Gryphon. This is Tactical Tuesday, and we are playing Shadowrun Returns. And if you remember where we are, we had just taken out some jerkwad gangbangers, freed the market from enslavement, and now we're going to go visit Sam's murder site, is the thought. So, let's see. Just need a fix. So, well, alright. So, Bobby. What's up with you, Bobby? Wow, you're sleazy. Hey, chummer. Yeah, sleazy. Got some tasty morsels for you. Just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in her back pocket. Let's see what you have. Alright, what you got? Kamikaze, combat stim, and nitro. Yeah, I'll wait for now. Dan the Donut Man. I think I'm going to like this guy. Hey, come on. I want to talk to you. Come on. There we go. Smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burned soy calf is almost enough to overpower the dusty stewage stench of Redmond streets. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains older than he is. What can I get you, chummer? Take a jelly donut and a soy calf? Did you see the murder in the alley across the way? Let's soften him up a little. Enjoy. So what does that do? Mission items. Is that, I don't know. Okay. Nope. I was closed when it happened. But hey, it's the Barrens. A back alley killing's nothing new around here. The only reason the cops are making a big deal about this Ripper business is that some of the victims are real people. You know, folks with sins. What can you tell me about the Barrens? The Barrens? Hell, if you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. This stretch we're on is called Touristville, though. And I suppose it's the closest thing around here to respectable. Fewer muggings, and you might even survive drinking the water if you're lucky. Wouldn't recommend it, though. He scratches his armpit. Nice. Now, behind me, that's the Seamstress Union. You want drinks, drugs, favors, or information around here, the Union's your spot. Hell, that place is the reason I'm in business. Folks get the munchies when they party. Nice. Mrs. Kaboto owns the joint, and she's quality. A hard woman, but fair. I'll see you around. Why, thank you. So, I'm also looking for somebody called Jessica, because that was on his notes. So, Sally. What do you got to say, Sally? Hey, Sally. The dwarf merchant is packing up her stand for the night. I'm closed, come back tomorrow. Never mind. You've got a great view of the alley. She grunts, sure. I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street. Didn't get a good look at him. Then all the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Ooh, that's some high levels. Things got pretty quiet after that. And let me guess, you didn't go running over to see if the guy was okay. No, duh. You're not much help. Thank you for your time. Uh-huh, no problem. Alright. Well, this must be where Sam bit it. Oh, well, this looks like it's gonna be fun. As you approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jake spies the flashing red and blue lights up ahead. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star isn't above collecting on a corp-issued bounty, and the one on my head isn't going away anytime soon, he sighs. Sorry, friend. I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for helping out with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take me in where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. Good luck out there. What, you want a hug or something? Likewise. Jake, give me a call when you're in the clear. Sure, you don't want to stick around? I could use the backup. Give me a call. Yeah, sure. Starts to leave and tilts his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop in at the Seamstress Union. It's just down the street. You need gear, information, or just a damn stiff drink. That's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operation for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this Ripper business. Well, nice knowing you. Jake turns and disappears into the shadowy depths of the Redmond Barrens. Fare thee well, friend. Fare thee well. Alright, so let's go take a... Hello, William. How are you? The bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline and red stain marking the slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance to the alley is a Lone Star officer. cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him. I keep telling you, I need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm gonna die in the cold tonight. The officer sighs, and I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation and I can't let anyone in here. Hey, I got rights. Look, you sinless garbage. I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Wow. Typical. I hate all you pigs. He looks in your direction. Now what? The coroner Dresden sent me over. Lie, I'm here to check for the spectral DNA. Item, long night, huh? You look cold, so I picked up a donut and some soy calf for you. Bribe. Meet my friend, Mr. Credstick. We just met a few minutes ago. Nice. Hey, thanks. The officer's face lights up as he takes a sip. He seems pretty trusting for an officer of the law. Yeah, you do not take something. Wow. You know, when my dad was a cop, this was back when cops actually worked for the government, he said folks would buy him coffee all the time, but I ain't seen it till now. So what can I do for you? I'm actually working for the dead man to help find his killer. Can I come into the alley and look around a bit? My pleasure. I'm here from Internal Affairs to review the forensics guy's work. Find anything they might have missed. Truth or lies? Your client is the chalk line. That's a messed up, woman, but I respect it. Okay, but don't mess anything up. Not that anyone would likely notice because the forensics aren't coming back. What though? Visit the murder site. Amidst the shards of glass from the broken lights, you find a small piece of glass which looks like the bottom of a test tube. Interesting. This looks like the coat and blanket that the old man was trying to get back. Examine the area for evidence, pick up the coat and blankets, leave them. As you shuffle the cloth, a printed receipt falls out from beneath the folds of the blanket. It's a bar tab receipt from the Seamstresses Union, dated 2 days ago at 3:02 a.m. Right around the coroner's reported time of death. The cam? Oh, customer Sam Watts. The server's name is listed as Coyote. Pick those up. This work light is new. You can see that all the alley's normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, it seems they've all imploded, as if some force shattered them at the same time. Yeah, that's some high-level shit. Alright, there are 2 distinct sets of footprints. A human's ending in the chalk outline, and a larger set, possibly an orc or troll, following just behind. Alright. Interesting. Alright, well, let's go give this dude back his shit. Streets have not been kind to this man, but they've also hardened him. This man is clearly a survivor, the one wrestling with the onset of age and arthritis. You, I saw you over there with that rat bastard cop. What do you want? I think this coat and these blankets belong to you. There you go. My stuff, mighty decent of you. Don't see that kind thing too often around here. Know anything about the murder that took place here? He squints at you, suspicious. You a copper or working for some corp? Just a freelancer? Nope. I'm as sinless as you are. Mind answering a few questions? Yeah, I'm an undercover corporate agent. You better watch yourself. Just a freelancer. Good. I never tell those cops and salarymen nothing. What do you want to know? Did you see the murder? So it sounds like you live in this alley? Nope. And I can't say I'm sorry I missed it. I was hauling crates for Mrs. James up at the market. Can't carry as much as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple of tourists puking all over my home turf. Ouch. By then, that jerk-face in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. So it sounds like you live? Sure, for the last couple of months, I've been sleeping there. But I spend my days out doing odd jobs for the street merchants or panhandling tourists over near the Seamstresses Union. What else did you see that night? Well, you know, earlier in the night, I saw a big and ugly troll in green hospital scrubs snooping around the block. He bought some donuts and 2 cups of soy calf off a Dan over there. Seemed nervous, and he did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. Can you tell me more about the troll's cyberware? Well, it was big, and I think it must have had some hospital attachments because I saw some needles. It was a lot like one I saw back in 44 when I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me, let me tell you. Never trust one of those cyber people. That's all I need to know. See you around. Alright. Let's go. Let's go chatter at Dan a second again. If he's still around. And the Donut Man. So, you sell some donuts to the troll? Maybe. What's it to you? I sell a lot of donuts to a lot of people. I know how Lone Star profiles metahumans. Hey, I'm an elf. What do you want? I tell him about a troll that bought donuts from me right before a murder. They'll haul him in just to see if anyone will pay the bail. Not today, my friend. Enjoy. I'll see you around. Alright. This is Hick, the best place to party. Nice. Anything else around here? In we go. You're about to leave the Barrens and enter the Seamstress Union. Would you like to proceed? Yes. The Seamstresses Union. Relative to the rest of the Barrens, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstresses Union, housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of Illegal and Opportunity. Nice. Bums huddle together, gangers strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup. Oof. In an attempt to stay young, the wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name but keeps to themselves. Nice. Sounds like my sort of place. Oh, karma gained, too. Alright, karma's how you level. Ah. Alright. It's time to do some leveling. Yeah, screw that. Alright. Well, I'm a decker, so it would make very good sense for me to, you know, be able to deck. Nice. 3. I could equip a new... Okay. 15% when used. And I have 3 available karma, so that I can't quite get to that bonus yet, but that's okay. Excerpt in the Matrix. So let's see. You know what? Drone control allows the rigger to access to more and different types of drones. So you know what? Drone armor. Biotech. Oh, enemy HP is visible. That would be kind of cool. Alright, so that gets me level 2 biotech, level 3 decking, and 1 in drone control, which I didn't have anything in for. So... yeah. Well... actually, you know what? No. Revert... I think I'll sit on the karma for now. But I did want to get decking up, because that's what I am. I'm a decker, therefore decking must be good. But I might need some for later, so I will hold it for now. Alright, so... hello! Who are you? What? No, let me talk to you. Cherry Bomb. The bartender is a striking elf sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize, save me, and take me in an equal measure, hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. She looks at you, sees another elf, and smiles big. Hey there, I haven't seen you here before. What can I get you? Something dirty in a clean glass? How about a date? Nah, I don't swing that way. From the looks of this place, I can probably get anything I want. I found a bar tab with Coyote's name on it. She here? Give me a drink. Ooh, a hard case. I like that. Okay, hard case. I'll get you something stiff. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm. Ugh, hard. It's clear the two have a history. They try to keep their conversation or their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Shane is the name, okay? Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper is out there and he's real. The last killing happened just down the block. And now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. Cherry Bomb, I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a PhD from UW in neuroprosthetics, studying under Ojamans. And how am I paying for it? Bartending. Tips. There are faster ways for a Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? Ah, kudos upon you. I want what you want, a better life, a better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. Yeah, cultists. I've heard this all before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood... Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard, armored in lipstick and low expectations. The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types, who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend a discovery meeting. Yeah. Get to the core of who you are. Yeah. I heard Line Telestrian give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. Yeah, no. I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I'd choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question about the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Yeah, scram, loser. Sorry, I got interrupted. I heard he's got the strength of the righteous, doesn't he? Boyfriend find religion? Sorry you had to go through that. Sounds like you've got big plans for yourself. Her eyes soften. Yeah, I do. Can't stay here forever. You've got a look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge? Do I look like a cop? Nope. I think you know the answer. Nope. I didn't think so. You look like a runner to me. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? I have a few questions. Ask away. Tell me about this place. Some come here for the booze, some for the companionship, others are looking for something they can't get elsewhere. If it's illegal or immoral, and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, you can probably find it here. I like this place. The Union seems to attract people like you. There's a reason. So, who are you talking to? Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the he goes, billboard? That's all it took to get him? Lame. For the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him until he started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that trick. Guy mentioned Coyote. Is she here? She looks worried. No. I think she's away on business. Yeah, she's dead. Business, huh? Is she a shaman with a name like Coyote? She laughs. No, she shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. Nice. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. So she must be a runner of some variety. Her face falls. She's been missing for a couple of days now. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. Ever hear the name Sam Watts? She nods. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pockets, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. See Sam on the night he died? Nope, that was Coyote's shift. Who runs this place? That would be, yeah, we know her. She's in the back room, you can't miss her. Whiz. Thanks for the intel. Gutter punks have to stick together. Talk to you later. Pleasure making your acquaintance. Alright, good sir. That's not how Coyote does it. Deal with it! She's probably dead. Deal with your shit. Eric Mersman. Hey lady, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs? I'll take a look. What you got? Alley Punk? Oh, nice. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm freaking poor. The tourist look. Just toss it on and head on out. Perfect for working in the shop. Grants intelligence +1. Aw, man. Am I really gonna have to wear that? Aw, man. The black hat. The coolest hat in the shadows that grants +1. Oh, wait. Cool. So I could wear the black hat instead. Let's see. Traditional mage look. Secure adept for Shadowrunning adept. Oh, that's basic. So yeah, I'm running secure decker clothing. Basic running for Shadowrunning. Alright. So, I'm gonna hold off because I'm broke and I don't know what else I can get here. Alright, so what are you? Jin Parks. The Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She's got tood, huh? She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you could use some firepower. Something simple. That's hurtful. I got guns so smart they practically fire themselves, which is probably what I'll need. You looking for tech? Got some of that too, if that's the way you roll. Ah, you do, huh? What you got? What you got? What you got? Oh, she got lots of shinies. Alright. Doberman required drone control 1. Should know at least once in their shadow career. Support drone is like smoke trail everywhere you need it most. Weapons, drones, consumables. Huh. Alright. So if I did want to do some drones, I come talk to her. I mean, I've got some karma. What am I rolling right now? Yeah, she didn't have any deck. She didn't have a deck, so damn. I'll have to find someone or somewhere else rather. At least I didn't think. Wyvern's Tooth Lab. Did I miss? Show me what you got. Doberman. Nope, I do not see any decks. So they must be. But she does have drones, so I'll have to think about that. I might spend some karma to get the drones, because drones are handy. Hello, Mr. Clue. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of troll, very dapper one too. Muscle wrapped in a possibly tailored suit. Yep, called it. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome, please behave yourself. Will do. You get trouble in here often? You must be the union's hired muscle. Funny place for the architect to put a wall. Let's not get sassy with the muscle. Nothing a stern look can't usually solve. You have business here? Looking into the death of Sam Watts. Yeah, and it's none of yours. I'm a friend of Sam Watts. You know him? Yeah. Heard about that. Real shame what happened to him. There is a sharpness in Clue's eyes that the look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. I figured Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. You ever have to toss Sam out on his ass? In your role here, I suppose you often escorted Sam to the door. Let's go to the third one. Yes, alibi gently. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated. Didn't catch the specifics, might have been over a woman. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Thanks for the info, keep those eyes and ears open. I appreciate you talking with me. I like that one. Happy to help. It's always better to be polite. If you're an asshole, people won't help you in the future. Johnny Clean. You seem especially skeevy. This man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing unusually clean overalls. Yeah, he ain't no janitor. He is tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eye that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Clean. You new? Yeah, first time, getting to know the place. I'll mind my business, you mind yours. I imagine you've seen all sorts of things. True, quite true. And I keep my mouth shut about it, too. That's the secret to keeping a job here, and staying alive in general. Gotta work, see you around. Ah, he won't let me talk. Sweet. Let's see here. Ouch. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. Mutter, I told you it's not like that at all. Mutter, bring me proof and you shall have it. Mutter, I am honored, your majesty. Mutter, that was why I said to use mustard instead of ketchup. Mutter, forgive me, Jean, I was a fool. Mutter, He looks you in the eye, his other conversations on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. Alright. Ah, okay. So if I happen to be a spellcaster, this is where I'd come to get my shinies. I'm not, however, so... Ah, so here's the boss lady herself. And I still don't know how to say her name. This is Kubota? Kubota. We'll go with that. Watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house, mess with it at your peril," but her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa. Konbanwa? Good evening. My, but aren't you the pretty elf? Are you enjoying the Seamstresses Union? There should be plenty for a woman like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? I'm tempted to ask what's upstairs. Business? I just need a moment of your time. Soka, and why should I help you? Sam Watts, I'm looking for his killer. Jake sent me. I'm hunting the Ripper. I don't think I want to screw with this lady. Let's be. Her face brightens amused. Ah, so you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who would strike back for him from beyond the grave. What do you want to know? How well did you know Sam? I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here whenever he could beg or borrow enough yuan to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam, as long as he was bent. He was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. Did you see him the night of his death? He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working the bar that night. She informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Clue, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them. Why is this place called the Seamstresses Union? This is Gold Rush. You guys like this. During the Gold Rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupation, so they entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there. And thus, a rich tradition was born. So don't ask her that. Were you a whore in a previous life? No. Perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. One more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens. Would that I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. She is a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. If she's dangerous, there's always a bigger fish. If she's smart, why fear for her? I'm sure she can take care of herself. Perhaps, all the same, I wish I could see her. She's like a daughter to me. Her room is upstairs. If you are looking for her, I invite you to examine it. Oops, sorry, heard something. Anyway. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have an inaction on my conscience. I need a drink. There's a lot of reading this episode. Here's the key. Well, alright then. Handy dandy. Oh, a locked door. Mwaha. There's a mid-grade security panel attached to the nearby door. It's set to require a password for entry. Psh, suck it! Decker coming through. And behind door number 1, we have a teddy bear? Stuffed bear seems to be hiding something. Okay. What do you got, Teddy? Nitro. Strength and willpower +2 and charisma intelligence -2 for 5 rounds. It's not something I'm real interested in, but send it to the stash. Whee! Ain't keeping me out, suckers. Alright. Doesn't seem to be much. Okay. Huh, that's odd. This doesn't seem like the kind of place where they'd let that be fallen and... kind of odd. I don't see doors for this side either. Oh well. Screw it. Ah, so this must be Coyote's room. Alright. A framed painting of the Chicago skyline, done in stylized silhouette. Stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. Looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. What, she doesn't have a dresser? Alright. What's on the bed? Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out. Alright. Let's see. Receipt stuck between the pages. Inspect the receipt. Receipt for a Browning Max pistol. A power pistol from Jin Park downstairs with a note saying how big guns on hot women turn her on. Classy. Read the diary. I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, with the real Paco, but this Cutter Drek keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make cash, baby, he always says. I try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstresses Union, but he still goes on these runs. With these bozos all over my floor, I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it have to be all one way? As soon as the last Cutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled Drek like that again, that he would be sleeping in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. Yeah, don't blame him. I don't want to deal with this anymore, but I don't want him to leave. He's the reason I got through all that stuff last year, got my bartending license, got this apartment, and this life. I know he cares about me and loves me more than his involvement with the Cutters. I just wish I could slice out that gang from our life together. Slice out the fear that comes along with it. Alright. To a different page. Open this page, handwritten poem and a diary. Okay, the diary. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind, or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco! Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the Cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a "see you in a few hours, babe," and returns later without comment. I don't know if it's really going to help for us to avoid the subject in conversation completely, but I have felt better without our constant arguing about it. The last 2 nights I've come home from work to Paco waiting up for me, slouching on the old dumpster couch with a novel 4 inches from his face. I imagine that as I turn the key in the door, he perks up and makes himself look especially studious for me when I get the door open. He seems superficially surprised to see me, but I love this little act. Read the poem. Let's just say that Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. Ouch. 3rd paper. This is a receipt and an old photograph stuck between the pages. The picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph has "shadow" scrawled on it. Alright, inspect the receipt. A COD receipt for a special order. 5 pounds of zebra meat from Mari's Meat Emporium, located near Pike Place Market. Interesting. 4th paper. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door. Set to combination, write that down, 342436. Put the diary down. Alright. So that must be the wall receipt. The broken mirror was hiding a small safe. Oh, I didn't even need to know it. The safe beeps cheerfully in response and the door comes open. What do we got? Oh. Basic frag grenade. Swap with another item. Swap with that. There we go. Grenades can be your friend. Alright, so let's take a look at the computer now. Mwah. Alright, Coyote's computer is ancient. Probably fished it out of a junkyard. It doesn't even have a data jack. And the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust-caked fans to spin up, only to display on screen password. Psh. Without the password, the only other button on the screen is password recovery. Psh. I'm a decker, bitch! The crack easily unhashes the password, trust no one, and you are transferred to the desktop. Karma gain 3. Sexy. The computer has a basic list of applications. Calendar. 3 days ago. Meet with Delilah about gig. Today. Meet Paco for date at Pike Place Market. Due in 30 minutes. Contacts. Coyote's contact list has exactly 1 entry. Someone named Paco. There's no comlink number or other contact information for him available. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. Access history. Quick scan of our recent searches shows that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. Okay. Well, alright. So I think we're gonna call it there. But we've made progress. And we got some more karma, which is sexy. So for now, this is Tactical Tuesday, although it wasn't very tactical this time, but lots of good story stuff. So, for now, that's it. This is the Gaming Gryphon, signing off.